Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to DeVos Fieldhouse here on the campus of Hope College. I'm Blaine Wearsbicky alongside my broadcast partners, me, myself, and I, here to bring you some Hope College women's basketball as the Dutch take on the Illinois Wesleyan Titans this afternoon. Hope, of course, the #1 overall ranked team in the country, comes in as defending national champions after last season's one-loss campaign to Trine when they came back and beat Trine in the Final Four and route to a national championship. Illinois Wesleyan had a solid season. They finished 20-9, won the CCIW tournament, and lost in the second round of the NCAA. Starting lineup for the Titans will be Lauren Huber, Mallory Powers, Caitlin Heller, Kate Palmer, and Katie Knutson. Caitlin, Kate, and Katie rounding it out. And this is a guard-heavy offensive team. We'll see a distribution of points amongst Huber, their leading scorer. She was the second leading scorer last year, but the Titans did lose their previous season's leading scorer, Brooke Lansford. So Huber steps up into that spot in the guard role, as does Powers, Heller, Palmer, and Knutson to round out the starting lineup for the Titans. As I mentioned, they won the CCIW tournament last year, giving them a berth in the NCAA tournament. They won the first game but lost in the second round. And here's the starting lineup for the Hope College Flying Dutch. It's Meg Morehouse, the senior, starting at guard, Claire Bagley, Savannah Feenstra, Kate Majerus, and Ella McKinney. An experienced Hope College squad. They lost several seniors to last year's team, but returned several as well. This is a very experienced team which knows how to win basketball games. And I'll tell you what, they sure showed a win yesterday in their 143-57 defeat of the Geneva Golden Tornadoes. We saw Olivia Bellows, a newcomer to the stat sheet for the Hope College Flying Dutch, lead the team with 19 points in 23 minutes of play. Meg Morehouse was the highest scoring starter with 17. It shouldn't be too much of a surprise to see Hope College with a player off the bench leading the team in scoring, especially in some of these early season routes we've come accustomed to. 143 points in one game sets a Division III women's basketball record, and it is also a DeVos Fieldhouse record for most points ever scored in an NCAA basketball game. Still a long ways to go for the overall record. Troy State University with 253 points in one game. Not sure we're going to see that one broken, but 143, and they scored 43 points in just the first quarter. Hope shot 85% from the field and rolled from there. These two teams have met previously. The last time I saw these two teams play in person was right here at DeVos Fieldhouse in the second round of the NCAA tournament that year, 2020. The Titans led by 7 points to the Dutch late, but the Flying Dutch rallied. The, at the moment, undefeated and #1 team in the country as well, Hope College Flying Dutch, rallied to win a close game to move on to the Sweet 16. Little did we know that Sweet 16 would never happen, as the rest of the world shut down in the spring of 2020. And so these two very good basketball teams will meet on the floor in just a few minutes here, what should shape up to be a fantastic matchup. Two teams that have a lot of returning production, two teams with experienced coaches. It's Brian Morehouse for the Flying Dutch in his 27th season. He will go down as one of the winningest coaches in basketball history by the time all things are said and done. And of course, Maya Smith in her 25th season, also one of the veterans of the Division III coaching ranks for the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. Both teams heading back to the benches here, and we're just about a minute away from getting started. So let me remind you folks, if you want to keep in touch with Hope Athletics, stay connected to your favorite Hope College teams with the Hope Athletics app, the official mobile app of Hope College Athletics, powered by Sidearm Sports. Featuring real-time news alerts, schedules, exclusive media, multimedia content, game day details, and more, the new Hope Athletics app is free and compatible with both iOS and Android devices. To download the app to your smartphone or tablet, visit the App Store or Google Play and search Hope Athletics, or find download links on the Hope Athletics website. So there it is. Follow along. I downloaded it this season. It's a really well put together app. Seriously, if you want to track Hope sports, get updates of scores, of finals, when teams are playing, you can organize it just the way you'd like. So these two teams met last time a few years ago, and Hope got the better of the Titans by 3 points in the NCAA tournament. And now they will get back together here, and we're going to yield the floor to Hope College freshman Mary Krause for the singing of today's national anthem.
Matchup of the tip-off tournament held right here in the DeVos Fieldhouse. on the beautiful campus of Hope College in downtown Holland, Michigan. If you can, ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand? Gentlemen, remove your caps and join in singing with Hope College freshman Mary Krause as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Nice job, thank you. Thank you, Mary. And now let's meet the starting lineups for this afternoon's matchup between the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan and your hometown Hope College Flying Dutch. Starting this afternoon for the Titans at guard, a 5'10" sophomore from Geneva, Illinois, number 24, Kate Palmer. Starting for the Flying Dutch at forward of 6'1" freshman from Hudsonville, Michigan, wearing number 20, Kendall Suitsema. For the Titans at guard, a 5'8" senior from Glen Ellen, Illinois, wearing number 22, Caitlin Heller. For the Flying Dutch, at guard, a 5'9" senior from Hazlet, Michigan, wearing number 15, Ella McKinney. At forward for the Titans, a 6' junior from Maryville, Illinois, wearing number 20, Katie Knutson. At forward for the Flying Dutch, a 6' fifth-year senior from Sycamore, Illinois, wearing number 14, Kate Majerus. At guard for the Titans, a 5'10" sophomore from Amboy, Illinois, wearing number 13, Mallory Powers. At forward for the Flying Dutch, a 5'11" senior from Ada, Michigan, wearing number 4, Claire Bagley. Rounding out the starting five for the Titans at guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Lombard, Illinois, wearing number 5, Lauren Huber. And at guard for the Flying Dutch, a 5'8" senior from Zeeland, Michigan, wearing number 2, Meg Morehouse. The head coach for Illinois Wesleyan is Maya Smith, and the head coach for the Flying Dutch is Brian Morehouse. And your officials today are Jake Rolfe, Tim Swain, and Randy Reese.
Are just about ready to tip off here at the Hope College Tip-Off Tournament. We've got a couple of 1-0 teams here in the championship of this 4-team tournament. Illinois Wesleyan and Hope College. Which of the 1-0 teams will fall from the ranks of undefeated in this first weekend of play in the 2022-2023 women's college basketball season? Titans out at mid-floor, ready to get started. Hope breaks their huddle and they're out as well. It's going to be Lauren Huber, the guard, squaring up for the tip here. Across from her stands Savannah Feenstra. Ball going up in the air for the tip, and we are underway. Goes right through the hands of Kate Majerus, and so it'll be the Titans bringing it up the floor. Caitlin Heller kicks out wide. We've got a 3-ball right off the bat. Up and around, would not go. Offensive board from Huber underneath. Another wide open look here. That's Kate Palmer. Back iron wouldn't go, and Huber another offensive rebound. Titans bring it back out top. There's Powers. Nothing doing on the drive. Hope with long arms out top, preventing the Titans from the drive. Finally into the right side, no good from Heller. And so finally, after 3 tries for the Titans, Hope College with the basketball. Here's Bagley, drives baseline, reverse layup, up and in. First points of the ball game go to the Dutch. Claire Bagley, the senior guard from Forest Hills Central. Down to the other end now, Wesleyan. Nice spin, turn inside, but McKinney was sharp on defense, and that's a travel. Turned over to Hope.
Sit down, Katie, right here. Sit down to the right.
So just a minute into this first quarter, it's Hope with the ball and a 2-point lead. Here's Meg Morehouse. Really came on last year with a team that was full of seniors that were all going to play. Morehouse really forced her way into a lot of playing time. One of the better on-ball defenders, and she's starting at the point for the Dutch this year. Here's McKinney, nice little pump fake, step through. And McKinney's got 2 points of her own. It's a 4-0 lead for the Dutch. Nice quick hands from Majerus to bat it away. It'll stick down on this end with the Titans.
Good job, B.
Titans will inbound here from just outside of the basket. Poked away, good quick hands from Feenstra. First shot no good from Huber. Here come the Dutch the other way. They'll swing it around up top. It's back to Morehouse. Morehouse finds McKinney right wing, looking to drive. Scored last time down. Nothing doing here. Bagley thought about a corner look. Shot clock running low here. Morehouse got to make something happen. Looking inside. Quick turn. No good. Offensive rebound. Back up Majerus. Up and in. 6-0 lead early for the Dutch. And here comes Wesleyan trying to respond. It's Caitlin Heller. Now back out top. That's Huber. 18 points in their game last night. Drives and draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Looked like they got Feenstra with the first foul of the game. And so Huber, 5'8" sophomore from Lombard, Illinois. Second leading scorer on the team last year. This year leading the way after the first game. Knocks down the first of 2 free throws. And the first point of the game for Illinois Wesleyan. Second try, Huber. This one short, front of the rim, and rebounded by Feenstra. Wesleyan has been known to press. They forced 28 turnovers in their win last night. Seen a little on-ball pressure early on. Driving left, Bagley kicks out. Open Majerus. Good closeout, but 3's good anyways. She's a sharp shooter. If you don't get out on Majerus on the wing, you're going to be in trouble. 9-1, Hope out to the early lead. Morehouse getting close defensively on the ball. Heller trying to drive. Now kick inside, up and in. Katie Knutson. Morehouse back up the other way for the Dutch now. Sporting the all oranges on this Saturday afternoon. Drive inside, another kick here. We're going to get a foul, though, as Feenstra tried getting into the paint. Caitlin Heller will pick up the foul, her first. And so they'll put up a fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. And Kendall Sietsma will check in, the first sub of the game for the Dutch. He's 6'1" freshman forward. Gets the inbound pass right away, turns to the left. No good, gets her own board. She's undercut. That's going to be a foul on Katie Knutson. So the third foul of the game. 2 on Illinois Wesleyan, 1 on Hope. And the first free throw is good from the freshman from Hudsonville, Michigan, just down the road. Seen a number of players from Hudsonville area come through Hope College program, men's and women's side over the years, including Casey DeSmit, senior last year on last year's national championship team. Long ball, nobody home. It's a turnover. Ball back to Hope. They've got an 11-3 lead here early, and this is a Hope team that can pour it on early, as we saw, those of us that watched last night, 43 points in that first quarter. We're not on our way to an effort anything close to that here, but an 11-3 lead. So if Illinois Wesleyan lets Hope get a few more buckets, get out to an early lead, it can be really difficult playing against a team with this kind of talent, with that kind of deficit. Jada Garner into the game for the Dutch. Receives the pass in the corner. Bagley wants to drive left side. Morehouse takes it all the way in. Strong drive to the right. Great body control. The layup is good to put the Dutch up 10, 13-3 early on. So let's see how Wesleyan can respond. Heller up on the wing. Nice dish inside. That's going to be a wide open, easy layup for Katie Knutson. Good movement. And Coach Smith wants a quick timeout after the bucket. Her team trails Hope 13-5. 5:53 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this.
In a Hope Forward model, every student who comes through the doors of Hope College would have their tuition 100% covered.
All right, welcome back to DeVos Fieldhouse on the campus of Hope College, where the home team, the Hope College Flying Dutch, lead the visitors from Illinois Wesleyan by a score of 13-5. We're almost halfway through this first quarter. Hope's had a couple of subs on. Wesleyan to this point sticking with the starters. Hope certainly has more depth than just about any team in the country I've seen over the past few years. Bagley now on the wing, drive inside. That's going to be a tough finish, and she gets it to go. Lead back to 10 for the Dutch. So here comes Heller back up the floor, guarded closely by Meg Morehouse. I know I've said it before, but one of the better on-ball defenders you're going to see. Spin, almost a steal here. Pressure on from Hope. They're going to force a jump ball here. Nowhere to go for Katie Knutson. So that held ball is going to give the ball to Hope. Inbounding will be Kendall Sietsma. And here's that full court pressure. Illinois Wesleyan hoping to create some turnovers, but surely Hope, after seeing last night's performance, was prepared to break the press. Morehouse is going to be able to go coast to coast here. Looked like a body bump, no call. Offensive rebound, Sietsma puts it up and in anyways. And just like that, Sietsma's got 4 points. A couple of free throws and the bucket there. Morehouse closely guarding Heller. Heller wants to drive, now kicks back to the top of the key. This is an open three look for Kate Palmer. Rattled around, wouldn't go, and it's Morehouse with the rebound. Morehouse kicks into the corner. Trying to get inside, Garner, nothing doing, oh, wide open. That's a 3-ball. Can't leave Bagley or really any of these Hope College players open from the 3. Quickly down the other end, a nice outlet pass will draw the foul. Looks like Jada Garner's going to pick up her first. Line change coming in now. Multiple subs. Looks like Feenstra Coming in for Hope, Carly Crabtree joining as well. McKinney back in as well. Pull-up jumper, no good from Heller. This one's going to get tipped out of bounds. A couple of subs coming in for the Titans as well. 15, Laura Malum into the game, as well as Kelly Carlson, the senior forward. Wide open look here, the freshman from deep, and that is dangerous when you've got the 6'1" forward stepping in to knock down wide open threes. A problem underneath the rim and a problem when left wide open outside the arc. Drive, pass tipped, rattled around. That looks like it's off Wesleyan. That should be Hope basketball, and it is a turnover. 23-5. Hope's starting to pull away here, and Wesleyan's going to have to come up with something in the last 3 minutes and change of this quarter. Try and keep morale. 23-5. So here's McKinney bringing it up the floor to the wing now. Garner, they'll swing it around the outside. To the high post here, trying to work inside. Foul drawn. Savannah Feenstra is going to go to the line. Looks like Laura Malum will pick up the foul.
That's her
First foul on Malum. Third on the Titans. First free throw good. And now Feenstra steps up to the line for the second. Knocks it down as well. 25-5, just like that. Hope's out to a 20-point lead, and McKinney steals it away again. And she's going to go the distance herself. Couldn't get the layup to fall. Tipped out to Sietsma. Now a three wouldn't go on the wing from Feenstra. And that one rolls out of bounds. So Hope unable to take advantage of the McKinney steal. She couldn't get the layup to fall. Titans want to quickly sub Heller and Palmer back into the game. It'll be tough keeping up with this Hope team that really shifts more like a hockey team than a basketball team, and they've done it for a while now, and it's obviously worked for them considering they've lost one game in the last 3 seasons. So here come the Titans again. It's Heller trying to drive and kick left side. Malum looking for space. Hope not giving much up. Hands are busy. Tipped around. Finally, McKinney able to come up with it. And McKinney with a carry there. Left it on the hip. She'll be called for the travel. So turnover by the Dutch. So Hope out rebounding Illinois Wesleyan 9-4 at the moment. They've also been able to get in the paint to score 12 points. Just under 3 minutes left in this quarter. And here come the Titans up the other way. Nice crossover move. Heller looking to drive, but we're going to get a reach called before the shot. And it's Morehouse that will pick up the foul, her first. 3 fouls apiece for each team. And now we got another foul called in here. Going to get Bagley with the hold.
Foul called on number 4, Claire Bagley. That's her first, 2-4.
So it'll be Malum to inbound here. Titans going to stack here on the edge of the paint. Fan out. See what Heller can do from the corner. Kicks it out top. That's an open look for Palmer. No good. Heller with the rebound up and no good again. Lid on the rim right now for the Titans. You cannot afford to have a bad shooting night when you're playing against Hope. Skip pass over into the corner. Little reach in. Malum's going to pick up the foul.
Titan foul called on number 15.
much to the chagrin of the Wesleyan fan base. It's now 4 fouls on each team this quarter. Inbound in the corner, top of the key, McKinney thought about it. The Dutch patiently moving the ball around the outside. Offensive foul going to be called on Bagley for extending the forearm. That's her second foul for Bagley, who has 7 points for the Dutch so far.
As Kate Majerus, number 14, checks back into the
Leading all scorers. And she'll take a seat. So here comes Heller again, driving coast to coast. Nobody picked up, but again, no good. The Titans just can't seem to get a basket to fall. They have just 5 points 8 minutes into this game. That's a bad entry pass from McKinney. He tipped away, though. It'll stay with the Dutch. So now Morehouse to inbound. Hard to have many complaints when you're up 25-5 in the first quarter, but a little bit of a cold streak here for the Dutch. Inside look, Feenstra turns, dribbles right into a defender, and eventually it rolls out to Heller. Heller going to try and go stop, passed it right to Morehouse. Now Morehouse is going to try and race. Coach Morehouse wants him to move the ball, and it's a wide open look from the left wing. The three is good. Carly Crabtree, the junior from Coldwater. See her brother playing for the men's team after this, but she has got the hot hand right now, 28-5, and we got an offensive foul down on the other end. Hope will take back over. When it rains, it pours sometimes. Titans just having a tough time making baskets. And you've had a couple turnovers, an offensive foul down on this end. Hope now leads by 23 and has the ball. So the Titans desperately in need of a stop here. Hope just continues to roll. Trying to work it inside of the zone here. That's a good pass. That's how you beat the zone. You want that high post look, and nobody back on McKinney, so she just turned and took it right to the hoop. That's too easy to beat the zone. 30-5 now. Pull up mid-range. That didn't get anything but a little bit of the nylon. Not on the inside of it. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Crabtree pulls back out. Morehouse, McKinney from the wing, puts up the three. That left that one short. And it's rebounded by Mallory Powers. So here's Heller. Free ball, short. No good there from Kate Palmer. Hope brings it ahead. Feenstra. And under 30 seconds left. Morehouse from the corner. No good. Rebound there. Sawyer White. Now drive inside. Great pass from Heller. Inside look finds Huber. And so now Hope will try to get one last shot. 5 seconds. Kick out here. Crabtree made the last three. Make it 2 in a row. What a finish to the quarter. It'll be a 33-7 lead. Boy, I said we wouldn't get anything close to 43, but 33 and a quarter. Not too shabby. 33-7, the Dutch on top of the Titans. We'll take a break. We'll be back for second quarter action right after this. Welcome back inside of DeVos Fieldhouse, where the Hope College Flying Dutch, looking strong coming off of their national championship season. They lead a pretty good Illinois Wesleyan team, 33-7. Illinois Wesleyan, a team that's receiving votes in the D3Hoops.com poll, coming off of a year where they made it to the second round of the NCAA tournament. Just goes to show you the quality of this Hope team to be able to do this early on to a team with the quality of players and with the quality of coaching staff led by Maya Smith in her 25th season at the helm of the Illinois Wesleyan Titans basketball program. After one, it's Knutson with 4 points and Huber with 3 points. That's it for the Titans. On the other side of things, for Hope, it's Sietsma, the freshman, and Bagley with 7 points each through one, and then Majerus with 5 points, and a number of other scorers for the Dutch. That is not uncommon. It's a long box score when you get done looking at a game played by the Hope College Flying Dutch. So the Titans will start off the second quarter with the basketball. Hope showing a little high pressure with Jada Garner. Drive and kick here, open three look on the wing. Finally, the Titans get one to go. Mallory Powers knocks it down. And that is exactly what they needed to see to come out and start this quarter. Try to get the crowd, the small contingent of Illinois Wesleyan fans in attendance here, right behind them. 33-10. See if Hope can respond here. Morehouse to a jump stop, nowhere to go. Crabtree made 2 straight threes last quarter. Drives strong, but probably needed a reverse there. Couldn't get it to go. So let's see if the Titans can build on the momentum. Shot fake on the 3 try. High pressure here from Hope. Good double team inside and all the way through it. That layup is good. So it's a tough bucket for Huber, who Wesleyan really needs to get going. Scored 18 last night. She's got 5 now. Crabtree drives with the left hand, now kicks out to Morehouse. Whew. Thought about a logo 3 from the tip of the anchor. Garner drives, spins, nowhere to go. The defense looks stout so far this quarter. Wesleyan bench trying to get behind their team. Garner leaves a 3 well short, and it's rebounded by the Titans. Here's Palmer up the floor. Momentum certainly feels like it's shifting, even though we're in a 21-point game here in the second quarter. A lot of ball left to be played. Wide open, mid-range, no good from Emily Collins, who checked into the game to start the quarter. Hope preparing a few subs. Here's Majerus. Well, that's a long pass that's tipped. Crabtree keeps it alive. Illinois Wesleyan really cranking up the pressure, jumping into the passing lanes. Hope looking like they don't have a lot of flow like they did in the first quarter. Crabtree flips it over. And that is a big-time bucket that the Hope College freshman Kendall Sietsma knocks down. That is a name that Hope College basketball fans should get familiar with, now with 9 points to lead the Dutch. Majerus guarding Powers up top. Powers going to take a long 2 and knocks it down. So now a few shots starting to fall for the Titans. Coach Morehouse wants a timeout. 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Illinois Wesleyan seems to feel like they're in a lot better position now. It's 35-14. Hope still leads by 21, but a timeout for the Dutch. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
The River Place in downtown Holland redefines active senior living. A no-step floor plan is designed around your needs, so you can leave the worries of home ownership behind and enjoy a vibrant lifestyle right outside your door. Make the River Place your home. Visit resthaven.org/riverplace to reserve yours today.
Welcome back inside of DeVos Fieldhouse, where the Hope College Flying Dutch hold a 35-14 lead over the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. But Wesleyan certainly exhibiting a bit more confidence here to start the second quarter. You've got a veteran coaching staff, and it seemed to get the Titans turned right back around. A little momentum they needed, but they're going to really have to keep knocking down some shots and continue to get some stops as they've done a couple times. If it weren't for Sietsma with a big basket for the Dutch, they really looked like they were lost the first few possessions of this quarter on the offensive end. Crabtree to Sietsma, who drives and kicks. Hope passing up a few 3 looks. Trying to penetrate inside. Veenstra spins on a double team and no good. Here come the Titans pushing quickly the other way. Palmer right side up to Heller. Heller wants to drive. Pull up for the jumper. That's no good. And a foul called here. It's going to go to the Dutch. So it's going to be Katie Knutson called for the foul. Second foul now on Knutson. First foul of the quarter for either team. So here's Garner and the Dutch the other way. Kick into the corner. Sietsma, no good this time long. McKinney tried crashing for the rebound. Looked like she let up, and yet she was still called for the foul. And so McKinney will pick up her first foul. It was going to go to the Titans either way, as she had relented the rebound anyways. Majerus will sub in. Sietsma heads out for the Dutch. So here come the Titans. It's Caitlin Heller to lead it up the floor, the senior guard. Trying to go all the way around the world, nothing doing, somehow gets it back. Right wing, here's Knutson, and now a wide open look from the left wing. 3-ball goes. Kate Palmer, 35-17. Slowly but surely, the Titans trying to claw back into this one. Garner goes coast to coast. Nobody stepped in front, but she didn't even hit the rim on the layup try. Titans have got it down to just an 18-point game. That one must have been tipped. Down low, ripped away. Crabtree. She'll drive it up the floor. 3-on-1, crosses over, goes left, strong. That one's going to be a foul before the shot. And so the Dutch will inbound underneath the basket. So Palmer picks up her first foul, second foul of the quarter for the Titans. McKinney now, left side. To drive in. Garner, open 3 look, steps into it, but left it well short. Same as the last try that she had. Ball out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Titans. I think a lot of Hope fans in the corner thought that clearly looked like it went off Wesleyan. I think a lot of Wesleyan fans thought it was clearly a foul on Hope. At the end of the day, Wesleyan comes up with it. We're almost halfway through the second quarter. Drive here, Heller spinning around, looking for open shooters. Found one, but it's no good from Huber. And so here comes McKinney up the floor, top of the key, behind a pick. Might as well launch a 3, but this time no good. Stopped at the top of the key. Powers looking for somewhere to go. Hope extending some pressure up high on the ball. Inside, look for Huber, but couldn't get the shot. She was definitely having a difficult time getting it over top of the much taller Savannah Veenstra. Crabtree showing some skill with the ball, drives in and dragged the foot there. That's going to be a travel. Crabtree with some good athleticism and body control, but that time just not able to put it all together. And so it's a turnover. Claire Bagley back in for the Dutch. And here come the Titans. Laura Malum looking to set a screen. Going right side now. Knutson stopped dead. Top of the key. This is another wide open look for Palmer. That one's nowhere close. And Veenstra with the rebound. So Illinois Wesleyan's really had a lot of open looks in this game. Just haven't been able to knock down the shots that they get. Bagley drives through. I mean, there's got to be a foul one way or the other. And it's going to be a blocking foul called on Malum. And that is the third foul now on Malum already. Also the third foul of the quarter for Wesleyan. I think a lot of people in the crowd just held their breath for a moment, wondering which way that foul was going to be called. And we didn't see one called for the first few moments. Wide open look to McKinney off the inbound and knocks down the 3 from the left wing. Things had been a bit slow here in the quarter. for Hope. We're over halfway through the second quarter. They've had just 5 points. Another open three look, no good, but an offensive rebound by Palmer. Palmer looks to drive and kick. The drive and kick has opened up so many good looks, but it's all for naught if you can't knock down shots. Hustling by Majerus to keep that ball alive for the Dutch. Morehouse now slows up. Bagley, shot fake, tried to go baseline. Oh, that pass was jumping out in time, left Majerus wide open. She doesn't miss a lot of those open looks. Bagley was lucky to get that one back out on the O board to Majerus. Now feed inside. Feenstra just going strong. And Savannah Feenstra turns to the right and is able to knock it down. 40-17 now, Hope on top. Wesleyan still fighting though. They move the ball up the floor quickly. They like to drive. They like to kick to open shooters. They'll do it again backside. It's a wide open look. Nobody near Taylor Tarver, but again, Wesleyan just not their day so far when it comes to shooting. Huber comes back into the game for Wesleyan. Emily Galvin in as well. And we see Sietsma in for the Dutch. Just over 3 minutes to play in this second quarter. Morehouse has seen a lot of minutes out on the floor. Guarding the ball out top, bringing the ball up the floor on the offense. Great defense there. Tipped around, shot clock down to 3 seconds. Wesleyan's gonna force a tough three ball. Wouldn't go. And the rebound from Kendall Sietsma. Morehouse just double dribbled there, looked to pass, stopped for a sec. Thought maybe nobody would notice, but it's a turnover. And so Wesleyan with another chance to try and cut into the deficit here. Hope leads by 23. Tough spot to be in as we near halftime. Drive left side, baseline jumper, no good from Knutson. Rebound brought down by Majerus. And so Morehouse, top of the key. Shot faking a drive. Majerus, nice bounce pass inside. That's great basketball to get Claire Bagley an open look underneath, and that's going to force a timeout. Maya Smith wants to take a break, and so will we. Hope with a 42-17 lead. We'll be right back after this.
My name is Evan Thomas. I'm a rising senior at Hope College. I'm a biology major and a chemistry minor on the pre-med track, and I play basketball here. Hope's really defined my goals and defined the path I want to set for myself. Coach Mitchell has been a big catalyst in my growth here at Hope, as well as many professors, specifically my lab professor, Dr. Calvo. I hope to use what I've learned here at Hope to continue my research in medical school. Through medicine, I hope I can erase healthcare disparities.
I'm Ryan Vanderswart. As an invested community partner, LBZ is proud to help share Hope College's stories of transformational impact.
Nice to hear a bit there from Hope College men's basketball player Evan Thomas, who we'll be seeing after this game, thanks to our sponsors at Lawrence and Vanderswart. But here we've got 2 minutes and 12 seconds left before halftime as the Hope women lead 42-17 over Illinois Wesleyan. So here's Heller to bring it up the floor, and Garner defending for the Dutch. Hand off to Huber, who drives, kicks down low. Good look, good offensive play. And Knutson gets the basket. It's been pretty simple for the Titans. They haven't been able to knock down shots from the outside. And when they're able to pass it well, to drive, to kick, get a lot of open looks. Nice shot fake. Sietsma goes inside and is blocked. That ball taken away by Mallory Powers. And Morehouse, like a free safety across the middle, reads it for the steal. She's going to look to go inside. It was poked away, but a foul called. Mallory Powers came across the body. So Powers called for her first foul, and that's the fourth of the quarter on the Titans. So still not in the bonus. Hope will inbound. Garner underneath. Nowhere to go. All the way over top finally to Morehouse. Meg Morehouse looks to drive right side. Got to watch the forearm. Almost poked away. Oh, Bagley had a nice chance there. Kicks it out instead. Morehouse now will drive, and there we go. Great bounce pass to Bagley, who gets an even better look. Good ball movement between the guards, Morehouse and Bagley there. 44-19 Hope lead. Just over a minute left here for the Titans to try and gain a little bit of ground. Deep in the corner, it's Huber driving. Head help defense. Couldn't get the mid-range to go. Bagley dribbling into 3 defenders. Kicks it out now. Sietsma drives and kicks out. Morehouse imploring his team to make one more pass. Let's get a great look. Garner battling. Looked like through some contact. Unable to get the shot to go. And here comes Mallory Powers the other way. Huber goes down low. And that's a good basket. Katie Knutson. Knutson now with 8 points. Leading the way for the Titans. But they still trail 44-21 here. And just about 1 second difference between the game and shot clock here. So Morehouse going to dribble it down, and a quiet falls over DeVos Fieldhouse. 10 seconds left now, they'll go. Morehouse going to dribble, drive all the way right side, wants to do it all on her own, and she does. A tough finish, and that leaves just 3 seconds. Titans are not going to get that one to go, so it's a 46-21 lead for the Hope College Flying Dutch over the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. Leading the way for Wesleyan with 8 points. Knutson. On the other side of things for the Dutch, Claire Bagley with 11 points. The freshman Sietsma with 9. Hope out-rebounded the Titans 24-18 in that first half. They also had 6 steals compared to just 1 for Illinois Wesleyan. And so they've generated more turnovers, made more shots, rebounded the ball better. And that's a recipe for a score like 46-21 at halftime. So we've got a 15-minute break here. Get a chance to hear from our sponsors. And we'll be back for second half action in the championship game of the Hope College tip-off tournament right after this.
We're at an important moment in American history. There's some big questions on the table, such as how do we indeed become a land of opportunity for all rather than a land of privilege for a few? And the answer to that question is being decided, not just in the political arena and not just through cultural conversations. The answer to that question is being decided, perhaps most importantly of all, through the admissions and financial aid processes on college campuses across the country. Because higher education has the potential to indeed make us a land of opportunity for all. Higher education can be the great equalizer. We spend a lot of time talking about income inequality. But at the end of the day, income is the outcome. What we ought to be talking about is education inequality. Higher education can be the great equalizer. Research shows this. There's an economist at Harvard named Raj Chetty, and his research shows that a student who comes from a low-income background and a student who comes from a high-income background, if they attend the same college or university, they have nearly identical opportunities for success after they graduate. But the problem, of course, is that those students don't attend the same colleges and universities. And another economist, Carolyn Hawksby at Stanford, shows that one of the main reasons that students who would be eligible to attend great universities and often would be eligible for financial aid, one of the main reasons they don't attend is the price, the sticker price. The sticker price scares people off. And what we're seeing now, because there's new data out, new data shows that many high schoolers are eliminating colleges from consideration because of the price, because of the posted price. In fact, data out this year shows that 73% of high schoolers eliminated college from consideration because of the posted price. And that number, 73%, is up from 68% last year and up from 56% 2 years ago. Access to higher education is a problem. But what we see at Hope College is that there's another problem, which is access to a life of impact after students graduate. Because the students who do find their way into higher education oftentimes, too oftentimes, are burdened by debt. and that debt skews the kind of things that students are doing after they graduate. Too often, students, because they have so much debt, are chasing income rather than pursuing a life of impact. And they're chasing income because they have to pay off their debt. Hope Forward is a vision that we have at Hope College that will eliminate these problems of access. Hope Forward gives all students at Hope College access to a great education that's fully funded up front. And then it gives them access to a life of impact after they graduate because they're not burdened by debt. It asks students to pay for their education through gifts after they graduate rather than a large tuition bill up front. And for us at Hope College, this will move the mission of Hope forward to new heights. But we also think this might be a new national model for higher education. We think this vision might be a model that could work at other places to help indeed make this country a land of opportunity for all.
We know it wasn't what you expected. An entire year filled with uncertainty,
the toll of the coronavirus,
confusion,
on the coronavirus, the COVID-19
doubt, and tension. There was loss. There was pain. We all felt the fear and the grief. An entire year wondering, is this the new normal? Will everything be all right? Yet, it was also a year filled with determination, community, innovation, and resilience. When it seemed like all was lost, we found ourselves gaining new gifts, perspectives, and purpose. We found a new appreciation for a stranger's smile, stayed connected even from afar. We had time to learn something new or revisit an old love. This year reminded us to cherish our unity, our identity, rooted in Christ as we welcome an undefined future together. And so, we return to pushing the limits of human knowledge, pushing ourselves to unknown potential, to shared passions, pursuing wisdom, and passing on traditions. We're returning to wonder, to worship, to a world where hope has a new meaning. And though it was never really gone, hope is back. And hope changes everything.
And what we're imagining now, as we look out to the future, is not just a tweak to the old system. We're imagining an entirely new system. In a Hope Forward model, every student who comes through the doors of Hope College would have their tuition 100% covered.
Hello, I'm Trigby Johnson, and I serve as the Dean of the Chapel at Hope College. I'd like to thank you for your continued relationship with Hope. Thank you for being our people. People are what make this campus special, a people rooted in our shared faith in Jesus Christ. And in that spirit, I'd like to personally invite you to come join us for chapel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. Come and join the next generation of Hope College students as we sing the old songs of the faith and some new ones. Come and enter in and experience the energy and vitality of what it is to be a Christian here at Hope College, as God shapes us to be a people of hope now and for future generations.
Every day, the people of Hope College are
leading,
discovering,
believing,
dreaming,
pursuing,
serving,
innovating,
exploring,
creating,
collaborating,
questioning,
curing. We are finding new ways to do old things.
We are challenging the status quo
and building a legacy.
We are pursuing truth.
We are solving tomorrow's problems today.
We are thinking globally.
We are faithfully hoping.
We are celebrating victories.
This day and every day,
we are strengthened by our faith,
bound by a shared commitment to building community,
and dedicated to providing our students with a world-class liberal arts education.
Faithful,
welcoming, transformational.
This is Hope College.
Hey, welcome back into DeVos Fieldhouse, folks. Blaine Wiersbicky here, bringing you the action between Hope College and Illinois Wesleyan. It's a 46-21 lead for Hope. Things looked like they might have been getting more out of hand than that even until we saw a little more fight out of the Titans in the second quarter, put on a little pressure and made a few shots. That was really the story of the first half for Wesleyan. It's not as if they weren't running a well-functioning offense. They simply could not make shots, which, as many of you know, is not a recipe for winning basketball games. Let's take a look at a few of the stats. Wesleyan shot 9 of 32 from the field. That's a first quarter shooting percentage of just 21%, 3 of 14, and then 6 of 18, a little bit better, made 1 out of 3 shots in the second quarter. They also went 2 for 9 shooting threes in the second quarter, whereas they went 0 for 5 in the first quarter. So improvement. If they keep that track, maybe they will be able to turn this into a game. But they've got a 25-point deficit, and they've scored only 21 points in the entire first half. So you do the math. They really need to turn things around, step it up, make shots, and continue with that pressure they put on in the second quarter defensively against the Flying Dutch. So we've got about 30 seconds before we get started here. Hope out on the floor, ready to go. Their usual starting lineup. Looks like Wesleyan will go with the same. So we'll see what kind of adjustments were made at halftime, or if Coach Maya Smith and the Titans said, well, what we're doing was working for the most part. We just need to start making some shots. A novel concept. And if they can do so, they can really make it a much better game than the scoreboard shows here. So there's a fresh 10 minutes on the clock. Here we go from DeVos. Third quarter action starting now. Morehouse will lead the way at the point for the Dutch. High screen, roll around. Tough post move over the right shoulder. McKinney couldn't get it to go. Here come the Titans. They've been looking to push ahead and try and get some offense started right away before Hope can get settled into their defense. Quick closeout allows for Heller to drive in. Eventually kicked into the corner. The three no good on the far side from Kate Palmer. Now Hope looking to push quickly. Bagley, she's going to draw a block. No, a charge. Bagley went to drive in here. From my position, didn't look like the defender was squared up, and that's what Morehouse is arguing as well. He has a wry grin and smile here. Let's take a look at the replay. Bagley driving in, and well, I'll leave that one to the viewer. You can see what happened. So 25-point lead still for Hope, and nice behind the back dribble. Huber gets all the way inside, but can't finish the layup. Story of the first half. Did everything so well, but just couldn't get it to go in. Huber's one of those players the Titans really need to start knocking down shots. I think many would anticipate her to be the leading scorer for the Titans this year. McKinney driving, nice pass, bounce pass underneath the hoop and the harm. Count it. Savannah Feenstra with a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Nice look, our replay crew always does a nice job. So Palmer picks up her second foul just under a minute into this quarter. Free throw, however, no good, so no three-point play here. Quickly all the way down to the other end, a chance for a three-point play for the Titans as it's Kaylin Heller going all the way. And so McKinney picks up her second foul. In just 7 seconds, we see a try for a three-point play for Hope down to the other end. Same for Wesleyan. And they can convert. Caitlin Heller picks up 3. So it's 48-24. The Dutch doubling up the Titans. Free ball is good. McKinney knocks it down from top of the key. Here comes Wesleyan quickly, dribbled all the way around. They'll try a three from the left wing. No good. Offensive rebound, though, and a foul underneath. Are they going to get Morehouse with the bump here? Indeed they are. That's her second foul. So second foul on Morehouse, third already against the Dutch. We're just a minute and a half into this third quarter. Inbound goes up top to Huber. Drives and kicks, three ball, left wing. Palmer knocks it down. And a little pressure from Powers forces it out, but it'll stay with Hope. So 51-27 now. So it's McKinney, top of the key. Slowly trying to work into this offensive set. Morehouse off the curl, but nothing doing. This is a long skip pass over to the corner. That was Crabtree. Now it'll be McKinney. Missed this time. Crabtree tried crashing the offensive board, but it's Powers instead, and she'll bring it up the floor. Huber, wide open, no closeout, and she will bury it. So there is Lauren Huber, who now has 8 points for the Titans. 51-30, down to a 21-point game. McKinney behind the back, but really nowhere to go from there. Skips out, long three, no good, and a rebound by Heller. Here come the Titans. Quick inside look, and it's good from Palmer. A little bit of a run here for the Titans. We're inside of 20 points. It's 51-32. Quickly, McKinney spins, drives, left hand, good. And Coach Morehouse wants a quick timeout. He doesn't look thrilled with those last few moments. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope admissions office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
The championship of the Hope College tip-off tournament. The Dutch lead 53-32 over the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. So it was Hope who had a comeback victory, just a 7-point deficit in the fourth quarter the last time these two teams played here at DeVos a few years back in the NCAA tournament. Wesleyan looking to do a much more difficult job of coming back from down by as much as 26 points in this game. That's a tough shot that went from the free throw line by Mallory Powers. Powers has got 7 points now. Pretty even scoring for the Titans across the board. You'll see 8, 8, 8, 7. And now a turnover for Hope. Everything's going Titans at this point. They've got that deficit down inside of 20 points again. Drive inside here. Basket is good. Not much of a defensive effort from the Dutch. 53-36. This is exactly what Wesleyan needed to have happen to turn this into a competitive game. Not much going for Hope. Feenstra down in the corner. Trying to dribble inside, using her size. Up the left hand, wouldn't go. McKinney was in there fighting for a rebound. And we're going to get a jump ball underneath. And possession will go to Wesleyan. So Bagley will come into the game, as well as Jada Garner for the Dutch. As the deficit down to just 17. Another wide open three look from the wing. That's off the mark. But a rebound underneath. Huber turns in and out. Wouldn't go. Those are the bad breaks Titans were having in the first half. Showing pressure now. Bagley, this is an open look for Majerus. High arcing three, wouldn't go. And it's rebounded by Caitlin Heller. Quickly up the other way. Palmer sneaks in, can't get the layup. So these are the problems the Titans were running into in the first half. Just not able to convert when they get really, really good looks. Trying to set up a couple screens. McKinney's got an open three if she wants it. She decides she will pull up, steps in, but left it short. Bagley tried running down a rebound. She saved it. Feenstra drives, missed the layup. Left it short. And now the Titans up the floor. Palmer will back it out. Kick down into the corner, drive, blocking foul. Count the basket and the foul. And Knutson now into double figures. The first Titan to do so. Chance to make that 10 into 11 here as well. And Kendall Sietsma will sub in for the Dutch. And so Knutson, chance to make the three-point play. Free throw wouldn't go, and it's rebounded by Sietsma, who just came into the game. McKinney looking to drive right side. Now McKinney drives left, spins, turns, forces up a tough shot, won't go. And foul, think they're going to get Feenstra here. So the lead for Hope is just 15 points now, and the Titans have the ball. That's the 5th foul already of this 3rd quarter. And so we're going to see Wesleyan in the bonus. Mallory Powers will go to the line to shoot 2. Chance to make this game far, far closer than most would have anticipated at this point in the 3rd quarter. After that halftime, showed Hope with a 25-point lead, now down to just 14. And Powers hits both. It's a 13-point ball game. Garner up the floor, going to drive all the way right side, gets contact. Fouled by Kate Palmer. Yeah, the lane just kind of opened there, and Palmer didn't have the position to get in front in time. That one looked like it would likely to be a foul all the way. Oh, it looked like Palmer was almost able to strip the ball cleanly, but just too much contact initially. Just the 2nd foul, though, on the Titans in this quarter, who, while they trail by 13, really kind of making it seem like Hope is on the ropes here, even though Hope leads by 13 points. But Garner at the free throw line, chance for the Dutch to put up some points, able to knock down the first. Jada Garner's a sophomore guard from Midland, other side of the state of Michigan. Able to knock down both. A very successful guard in high school, and you get to see as much playing time as you might think last year when you have as much talent as Hope did on their championship team. That is to be understood. So the lead is back up to 15 for Hope. Wesleyan trying to work it inside the paint here. Huber dribbles in, kicks out, and that goes off the fingertips of Sawyer White. And so it's a turnover and a chance for Hope to try and build back on their lead a bit here. Hope getting down into the zone, and just a hot pass that White couldn't quite hang on to. And so here comes Hope on the offensive end. Morehouse, Garner top of the key, passed up the 3. Bagley drives over top with the right hand, scooped up and wouldn't go. Huber comes down with it, wants to push. Tried to get a bounce pass in, but Gardner was tracking all the way. And now up ahead to Bagley. 2-on-1, bounce pass, well done. And the finish on the far end from Sietsma. Morehouse yelling at his team to get back on defense. Hope builds the lead back up to 17 again. Wide open left wing 3-ball will go for Mallory Powers. What a response from the Titans. Things really starting to heat up here in this 3rd quarter. Garner, quick hesitation step, and the blow by the right side draws the foul. That's a nifty move I've seen her use a couple times. Quick hezi, goes to the right, drives in, draws the foul. 3rd team foul on the Titans here in the 3rd quarter. And when Hope offensively was really stalling out, it was Garner drawing the foul a few possessions ago that seemed to get them back on track, and does the same here after knocking down both free throws last time. We'll give it a try again. Sawyer White checks out of the game. Laura Malum into the game for Wesleyan, and Garner knocks down her first free throw. And Garner will make it 4 for 4 from the free throw line here in this third quarter and extend Hope's lead back to 16, 59-43. Hope back into the zone here. Huber in the middle trying to bust into the paint. Double team here, triple team even. Good closeout from Bagley. Forced a long errant air ball, but right there was Huber for an O-board and will be fouled. Putting it back up, she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Look at Huber fighting inside there. And they're getting Majerus with the foul there, her first foul of the game. Subs coming in, and it will be Majerus to sub out. Savannah Feenstra back in. So Huber, first free throw, good. And Huber now with just half of last night's total of 18, got 9 points. Chance to make it double digits here, but that free throw off the back iron. Feenstra, who just came into the game, fights off a few Titans for the rebound. So the lead stays at 15 for Hope. And they'll look to work it around. Titans moving swiftly, not allowing for penetration. Morehouse went inside, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now it's Garner. And that's just a tough forced shot there from Feenstra, who's now going to commit a foul. Trying a little too hard to come up with an offensive rebound after the miss. That was not a great offensive possession for the Dutch, and a fantastic defensive effort from the Titans. As you can see, that's a pretty tough look, and then really just trying a little too hard after a frustrating offensive possession. And so we'll slowly trot right on down to the other end of the floor. And Laura Malum has a chance to shoot a couple. Rattled in and out. Wesleyan was 5 of 8 coming to this trip, now 5 of 9 and 5 for 10, only 50% from the line. Morehouse, great hustle to sprint in for the rebound. Bagley, hesitation, drives baseline. That's a good look in tight space right there. Tight rope down the baseline for the bucket. Titans quickly down the other end, driving straight to the basket. Malum turns, wild shot. Looked like she was trying to draw a foul. Feenstra able to get it out to Garner. Garner up the floor. Guarded tightly by Malum. 3-ball corner, Bagley couldn't go. Feenstra right there with the rebound. She's double teamed, got to kick it out, but loses it, dribbles it off of her own foot and out of bounds. Well, McKinney's going to check in, spell Garner. As you can take a look right here, just looked up to find a place to go with it and lost it out of bounds. So Hope leads by 17, 2 minutes left here in this third quarter. Titans back on offense. Malum now left wing, skipped all the way over to the right side. Powers will try a contested 3 and knocks it down. Big time shot. Titans just doing everything they can to hang around. They were not going to let the Dutch rout them in this second half. Trailed by as much as 26 in the first half and 25 at halftime. And Knudsen picks up her third foul, 4th of the quarter on the Titans. Rolled around, wouldn't go. Offensive rebound, though, put back by Feenstra. Big bucket there for Feenstra, who had a tough couple of possessions, fighting back. Lead back to 16 for Hope. Inside, trying to go over top of the zone, and doing so, Katie Knudsen. And quickly fired away by Hope. Bit of undisciplined play from the Dutch in this third quarter. And so now the Titans have a chance to cut this lead to less than 14. Headed down to as low as 13. The best things have looked since the beginning of the first quarter for the Titans. Quick shuffle and a drive. Would not go. Oh, and they're going to call a jump ball as Sietsma reached over the top. Both she and Knutson had it, and well, that's a quick jump. It's going to go to Hope. Been tough for Knutson, who fell on the ground going for the rebound anyways. But we've got less than a minute here in the third quarter. Hope leads by 14. McKinney, hesitation, now drives right. Skips it back over, long three ball, knockdown Bagley. Big time basket. Bagley's got 16 points now and will pick up a blocking foul. Quickly on the other end, tried to get the charge. Hope fans thought she was in position, but looked like just off to the side there. So a good blocking call. Majerus comes into the game. Feenstra will take a seat. Titans want to sub in as well. Kelly Carlson heads in and will spell Huber. And so now it's Laura Malum again at the free throw line. First one, good. Went 0 for 2 on the previous trip to the line in this quarter. Second one, nothing doing, so 1 for 4 here. The lead is 16 for Hope. About 30 seconds left in this quarter, so they'll have to take a shot, leave a few seconds for the Titans perhaps to come the other way. McKinney wants to drive, right side, nice little fake, gets up and under. Patented move for Ella McKinney, who now has 14. 10 seconds left. That's a pretty wide open three look, and that is buried by Mallory Powers. No closeout from the Dutch. 5 seconds left. Morehouse will bring it up. Hope with the 15-point lead. Deep three. McKinney knocks it down at the horn. What a big shot, and McKinney now having a big night. 17 points. Hope back to an 18-point lead just when it looked like Wesleyan would have a little momentum going into the fourth. Hope fights right back. Hey, we'll take a break here. Hear from our sponsors. Be back for fourth quarter action from DeVos right after this.
There is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is Hope.
Hey, welcome back inside of DeVos Fieldhouse. Blaine Wiersbicki here on the call as the Hope College Flying Dutch lead the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan 71-53. And how about that big three-point basket from Ella McKinney right before we went to the break there. She's 7 of 14 shooting all around, 3 of 7 from deep, and that one was taken from deep. That shot was taken from Zeeland. And there's 10 minutes left to play here. Hope with an 18-point lead over Illinois Wesleyan. Oh, Wesleyan, certainly their best quarter, 11 of 20 from the field. That's good for 55% as a team. 5 for 8 from 3 in that quarter. That's tough when you can play as well as that, 5 for 8 from 3, and still find yourself trailing by 18 heading into the fourth quarter. Hope shot 9 of 21 in that quarter, and 3 for 8 from downtown. So here we go, one more quarter to play, and Morehouse jumps that pass, tips it away, passes up ahead. That's Crabtree, stops, and will be called for a charge inside of the circle, I believe, but still called for a charge. Well, we'll take a look. I guess she slides in as primary defender, and they'll say it wouldn't matter either way, but they're discussing it. That's what Morehouse wants to know. Was it inside the circle? Slid over last second, but she was the first one there. And so our officials will continue to discuss a big call. So they're going to call it a blocking foul, and Illinois Wesleyan obviously not going to be thrilled with that here. So the block will be called on Powers.
He's on help side. It's not a primary defender. Anyone on a fast break is a secondary defender.
And so with 9:43 left, just 17 seconds into this quarter, we've got our first pivotal foul call here. And Coach Smith disagrees with the blocking call, and that the ref said that on the fast break, all defenders are the secondary defenders sliding in. The Wesleyan bench wants to make the case that it in fact should stay a charge. So indeed the blocking foul will be on Mallory Powers, number 13. And now further discussion awaits. We'll have another look at it. Hey, folks, good time to remind you, if you want to stay connected to your favorite Hope College teams, download the Hope Athletics app, the official mobile app of Hope College Athletics, powered by Sidearm Sports. So it looks like Heller is going to pick up the foul rather than Powers, the second foul on Heller. Meanwhile, Crabtree heads to the line after a long break. They iced the kicker, and she missed the first free throw. So it remains an 18-point game. And the second free throw is good. 72-53, Hope leads. Here's Wesleyan down the other end. Top of the key. That's going to be a long two, no good from Powers. Here comes Hope the other way. McKinney wants to drive right side, gets around the defender, knocks it down. McKinney really having a nice night now with 19 points. So here come the Titans now, who find themselves once again outside of 20 points. It's a 21-point lead for Hope and a foul down on this end. Morehouse will be called for a third foul of the game. Garner checking in for the Dutch and Huber for the Titans. See the drive here, and they're getting Morehouse being called just for leaning in.
In the line for the Titans, number 5, Lauren Huber. In for the Flying Dutch.
And a turnover right off the bat. So here's Garner. Almost lost it herself. Able to keep it alive out to Crabtree, right wing. Powers defending. Hope not spaced out properly to start off the possession. 15 seconds left on the shot clock as they reset. McKinney drives. Garner keeps it alive in the corner. Will drive, curls right, spins up and under again, and a nice move to the right hand. That is fantastic. A highlight finish for the sophomore guard. And now a steal for McKinney. See if she takes it coast to coast. Defender stepping in. Oh, what a bounce pass. Finds Garner. That's a great assist. Things are all looking up for Ella McKinney, the star of this second half for the Hope College Flying Dutch. The lead is back up to 25 points. Look at this McKinney bounce pass to split two defenders. Garner with the left-handed finish. Hope on top. 8:18 to go in the fourth. We'll take a break and be right back after this.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope admissions office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
Welcome back to DeVos Fieldhouse here What a run for the Dutch. Second half was starting to come up Illinois Wesleyan's way, but Hope turning it around to start this fourth quarter here in less than 2 minutes. It's amazing how different a game can look. Wesleyan was looking to cut in the deficit, got it down to as low as 13, and just like that, Hope draws the lead back up to 25, just 1 point shy of the lead they had in the first half. And so it'll be Wesleyan ball. They'll inbound.
Number 23, Olivia Bellows.
And at the top of the key, Garner defending Palmer. Drives and kicks left. Huber, nice bounce pass, gets through to Knutson, the leading scorer for Wesleyan tonight. Or she was in the first. She'll go to the line here after drawing the foul.
Number 22, Carly Crabtree, her first, team second.
Powers has really come alive in this second half. She's got 18 points now to actually lead the way for Wesleyan. Knutson with 12. Makes the first free throw. Knutson 6 of 9 shooting, very efficient night so far. Missed her only free throw try and a chance for a three-point play earlier. Now 1 of 2 from the line and make it 2 of 3. So Knutson really turning in a nice performance so far this afternoon. Hope down the other way. Olivia Bellows, a new face in the game. Bellows was the leading scorer for the Dutch yesterday. Saw 23 minutes of action, and now Majerus got caught down low with nowhere to go. Pivot here, pivot there, 3 defenders all around, and called for the travel. And now it's Wesleyan, handoff up top. Huber loses it. Garner almost stole it. Wesleyan gets it back, and they're able to feed inside to Knutson. Skip out, wide open 3 from the wing. Nothing but nylon. Laura Malum. So back down to a 20-point ball game. Here's Bellows. It's a sophomore guard from Lake City. Gardner down low, turns, puts it up high off the glass with the right hand. Gardner has come alive in this third quarter for the Dutch, now in double digits with 10 points. Now here's Palmer, back out top. Powers really coming alive in this second half, trying to make something happen. Skips down, Sietsma. Knutson lost her balance and gonna get called for the travel. Tried leaning into the taller Sietsma, but was unsuccessful. Feenstra will check in, take Majerus' spot, and Crabtree will leave the floor. Hannah Kearns, the sophomore guard from DeWitt, will check into the game. Again, so much depth for this Hope team with a 22-point lead in the fourth quarter, getting a few more faces, chance to see some PT. Garner dribbled, looked off with a fake, and looked to be tripped up, lost the ball out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Hope. You see on the replay here, Garner, a little hesitation looking. That looked like a pretty clean rip there. Well done by Laura Malum. Gardner will inbound now. Here's Bellows, 3 from the wing, knocked down. Just checking new players into the game, knocking down threes, and as an opposing coach, you got to look and just say, what are you going to do? You got so many players that can come in and make an impact for the Dutch. Lead back up to 25. Here's the hot hand from the left wing. No good this time for Powers. Fighting for a rebound is Knutson. Puts it up and in. You know, Knutson's had a hard fought. 16 points so far in this game. 7 of 10 shooting from the field. Had on a couple of free throws. Sietsma kicks back out. Kearns. Now Garner looking inside. That's a strong attempt from Feenstra. Pops through contact, receives the foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Believe they'll get Knutson with the foul here. Yeah, just got the left arm leaning forward to break verticality there, so a tough call to have if you're Knutson. But by the letter of the law, the right one. And the first free throw good from Feenstra. Second free throw. This time long off the iron. Feenstra tried to chase down her own rebound, didn't have to. Kearns was there. Bellows takes it in and drives and scores. You can see how she led the team in scoring coming off the bench last night. She pops in, she's got 5 points already. Under 6 to play. Gardner guarding closely on Palmer. Now back out top. Huber drives all the way inside through 3 defenders. Knocks down the basket. Garner, top of the key, kicks to the corner. Bellows, shot fake. Seatsma wants to feed it inside to Feenstra. Now they'll skip it out. Bellows will try another 3. This one short this time. So here come the Titans. Nobody back on Knutson, but can't make the layup this time, and she goes over the back of Feenstra. We're going to get a jump ball here. It'll be a tie-up. So it'll go over to Hope. We'll see a massive subs coming in here. It's Heller for the Titans. Looks like Bagley, I lost him in the wash. McKinney will come back in, and Morehouse. It'll be difficult as an announcer of these Hope games. Coach Morehouse, as I mentioned before, like to sub in a fresh line. And 5 minutes to play here in this game. The lead for Hope is 24. Feenstra really working down in the post in this fourth quarter. And McKinney, who's had one of the best games of anybody out there tonight. Bagley finds room baseline. She's done that about 4 times tonight, did number 4. Just a shot fake or a pass fake. Tiptoes the baseline for a bucket. 3 ball, other way, quickly, good. Kate Palmer. Just like that, Palmer's in double digits with 11. Balanced scoring for the Titans tonight. Wide open look, Feenstra for 3. No, not this time. Gardner on the other end, fighting for his steal. Went around the world twice, didn't come up with the ball. Kick, wide open 3 again here. Palmer, good. Quick 6 points for Wesleyan, back to a 20-point game. So Beck Morehouse now. Off a screen from McKinney. McKinney popped the screen back up to the top of the key. Drive right side, splits 2 defenders. Nothing doing, but Feenstra gets her rebound. And there's bodies all over the floor. And at the end of the day, Feenstra picks up 2 for the Dutch, who now have 90. Don't think they're going to reach the 143 mark they set last night, but still a fantastic scoring effort for Hope this afternoon. Palmer lets loose, not even close. McKinney pushing it up ahead, looking for Bagley. Bagley was bumped. And so Laura Malum will be called for the foul.
That's her 4th.
4th foul on Malum. Knutson also has 4. But at this point, fairly inconsequential, as Illinois Wesleyan has fought back valiantly in the second half, but still Hope with the 22-point lead, and we'll see a few subs for the Titans. Sawyer White, Emily Galvin, Taylor Tarver, and they just keep on coming. Peyton Jacob into the game. Carson Karlblom in for the Dutch, the freshman guard.
And number 25,
as well as Sydney Viss, freshman from Byron Center, Michigan. Graven Jemison. Keep them coming, folks. Keegan Kaiser. All the new faces. Slowed down that line change this time just to give us a chance to read off a few names coming into the ball game. 3:32 left. Hope with the 22-point lead. Quickly, oh, that's going to be a travel right off the bat. Freshman checks in. Wanted to catch and shoot for 3 right away, but decided otherwise halfway through the motion. Had nowhere to go. So we'll see a lot of the backups. And for Hope, some of the third liners for these last 3 minutes. Free ball going up. That one off back iron, rebounded by Jemison. Raven Jemison, the 6'2 junior from East Kentwood High School. Sets a screen up top for Bellows and an offensive foul. So they'll get Jemison for the moving screen. And so that's the third foul, each team with 3 this quarter. Folks, as a reminder to stick around, we'll have a short break after this game finishes up. And we've got the number 3 University of Wisconsin Oshkosh men's basketball team in the house as they take on the Hope College Flying Dutchmen following this game. Back to the action here. They'll swing it out to the top of the key. Left elbow jumper banked in. Taylor Tarver to make it a 20-point game once again. So Hope back down on the other end, dribbling it out. It's Kaiser. Jemison working down in the post. Got to watch for 3 seconds. And right as she turns off of it, the entry pass came, and it's a turnover for the Dutch. More subs working their way down to the scorer's table here in front of us for the Titans. Drive right side. Sawyer now out to the left wing. Peyton Jacob feeds inside. Tarver lost it. Quickly the other way. Karlblom, they'll swing it around the outside. Certainly not as much movement going on in the offensive end here. Just trying to dribble it out in the last couple of minutes. Sydney Viss driving, puts it up through contact, and it'll fall. And that's a chance for a 3-point play for the freshman. Who played her high school ball at South Christian High School. And we'll see more subs coming in for the Titans. Megan Moody, Lauren Chanthabury, and Claire Rutherford.
Number 3, Megan Moody. Number 4, Lonnie Chanthabury. And number 21, Claire Rutherford.
And so 1:45 left here. This one all but decided, 92-70. Chance for a 3-point play here for the freshman, and she'll convert. It's really invaluable for these Hope players throughout the years to get so much real in-game experience. You see these blowout wins and you think, what kind of value can you have from them? As a big 3-ball knockdown by Megan Moody just checked into the game. But so much value in being able to come in, getting so many real game minutes and experience, and then when it's your turn next to step up, you've had that game experience. Nice drive there from Olivia Bellows, but could not get it to go. Lonnie Chanthabury drives it up. Titans unable to convert this time offensively. Here's Bellows the other way. Defense finally closes out. Trying to cross over, now spin, drives inside, and converts. That's another name to keep an eye on for the fans of Hope College Flying Dutch. Olivia Bellows, the sophomore guard, certainly has talent to get to the basket and be a scoring threat. Another turnover down here on this end. Here's Bellows. Looking to go all the way, fouled on the way up. And so she'll go to the free throw line with less than a minute to play. A lot of action around the world of D3 sports today. The Hope College Flying Dutch volleyball team at Calvin, a regional final today. Chance to move on to nationals, the big NCAA tournament game just down the road. Both men's and women's cross country battling it out today as well. First free throw from Bellows, good. All sorts of D3 sports action going on this Saturday afternoon. And as I said before, of course, we'll have the action from the men's game right here after this, so stick around. And Bellows able to get both to go, so Hope getting closer and closer to that century mark here, something that they have done a number of times throughout the last several years. Chanthabury looking, stopped, kicks it out. Baseline, no good there for Moody. And the rebound brought down by Megan Bennett. 3-ball going up, this no good, rebound. Karlblom drives right side, knocks it down. And it looks like Hope might end up just a point shy of the century mark tonight. But no disappointment with a 26-point lead here in the closing seconds. So Hope's gonna move to 2-0. Wesleyan will fall to 1-1 on the season here at the Hope Tip-Off Tournament. One last chance to feed it inside here. Wesleyan could get one more shot. They're going to have to fire it up at the buzzer, and it falls short, no good. And that will end the night. It's a 99-73 victory for the Hope College Flying Dutch. Quick rundown here. The Dutch out-rebounded Illinois Wesleyan 46-35. Assists 18-15, Illinois Wesleyan on top. Hope with a lot of solo baskets this evening. 17 turnovers for Wesleyan compared to 13 for Hope. And Hope dominated points in the paint with 54 points there compared to just 28 for Wesleyan, who had the hot hand. They came out knocking down the three ball in the third quarter. Looked like they might be trying out a miracle comeback, but Hope just too strong in the end. They got the starters some minutes back in a battle between two very good basketball teams. Hope, the defending national champions, showing that they're ready to make another strong run this year, taking down a very good Illinois Wesleyan team by 26. We'll be right back after this. Take a look at some of the highlights from this game. And we'll have the men's game following the trophy presentation of the Hope College tip-off tournament here from Sports Information Director Alan Babbitt.
We will now present the 2022 Hope College tip-off all-tournament team. Representing Geneva College, wearing number 22 forward, Mia St. Nicholas. From Concordia University, wearing number 21 forward, Aaron Vergetz. From Illinois Wesleyan University, wearing number 13, guard Mallory Powers. Representing Hope College, wearing number 2, Meg Morehouse.
And also representing Hope College, number 15, Ella McKinney. Ladies and gentlemen, your Hope College tip-off tournament MVP. From Hope College, number 4, Claire Bradley. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to our 2022 Hope College tip-off all-tournament team. And now, the presentation of the Hope College Tip-Off Tournament Championship Trophy goes to the Hope College Flying Dutch.